Eastern Mongolia, the Halhin River. The easiest and fastest way to get from Ulaanbaatar to Choibalsan, the largest town at the very east of Mongolia, is by plane. To reach the village Sumber and the camp on the Halhin River, one should travel 360 kilometers through a steppe. The Czech Mongolian company Ingol Zolot always hires good and reliable terrain vehicles suitable for dusty country roads. There are no large settlements here because Mongolia is a very rarely inhabited country. While the province of Dornod is larger than many European countries, it has only 74,000 inhabitants. Grassy terrain without a single tree is quite monotonous, but local drivers know this area very well. They never get lost and always know the distance from the final destination. This part of the trip lasts approximately 14 hours. As the Mongolian-Chinese border is very near, there are military checkpoints on some crossroads. The Ingol Zolot company provides all of the necessary permits, so the checking up goes very quickly. The steppe is not deserted as it looks. During the trip, you will almost definitely come across large herds of Mongolian gazelle, dzer. During the mating season, in spring, one herd can count 5,000 to 6,000 heads. This clever and elegant animal is up to 85 centimeters tall, while its average weight is 30 kilograms. It can run up to 65 kilometers per hour and jump as high as 2 meters. The local people are hunting it intensively because of the tasty meat. Mongolia is a land of cattle breeders searching for good pastures for their large herds. The region of Dornod is the best known area for breeding horses, which are exported to China. These nomads also breed camels, sheep, goats, cattle, and even pigs. The Sumber village is at the center of this region, 4 kilometers away from the Chinese border and only a few hundred meters away from the left bank of the river Halhin. The villagers of Sumber lived much better until 15 years ago, before the closure of the Russian-Mongolian agriculture combine. Many people have left the village since then. Today it has approximately 1,000 inhabitants, 1/3 of the population of the Halhin region. The village has a school, hospital, post office, bank, a petrol station, as well as a few restaurants and shops. The monument to Mongolian and Russian soldiers dominates the hill above the village. It was built in 1999 while celebrating 6 decades since the great victory over the Japanese army. There is also a museum at the center of the village. In the battle that lasted 10 days, 17,000 Russian and Mongolian soldiers died, while Japanese army had 45,000 dead or wounded. The few hills that break the monotony of a vast plain are the sign that the river, surrounded by ivies and other trees, as well as various shrubs, is close. Halhin, or Halhingol, as the locals call it, cuts one of the largest steppes in Asia. It rises in China and then flows 233 kilometers through Mongolian land. It's part of the Amur River basin. The camp of the Ingol-Zolot Company is situated in mid-course of the river Halhin, 28 kilometers upstream from the village Sumber at the altitude of 700 meters. No tourist company has the right to build hotels or similar facilities here. They can only make temporary camps. Yurtas, the traditional Mongolian tents where guests and staff are staying, are clean and spacey. Each of them has stoves burning wood, so it's very warm inside even when the temperature is below zero. Guests can prepare tea or coffee by themselves, while the cooks make and serve meals at an agreed time. They make tasty European-style foods from fresh ingredients.
Kuvarica mica.
One can fish close to the camp both upstream and downstream, but some walking is necessary if you want to fish on the best spots. As the river is relatively small, the best results are achieved from fishing in small groups, consisting of 2 to 3 persons. When the water level is low, waders are absolutely necessary for fishing and especially for crossing the river from one bank to the other. The average width of Halhin is about 40 meters. That makes it ideal for fly fishing. The only problem is the wind that blows very often. Even in such conditions, Lanok trout and even taimen can be caught on fly, especially on an imitation of a small squirrel. Both predatory fish can also be caught on different lures. Spinners are mainly used for Lanok, even the biggest ones weighing between 3 to 4 kilograms, but taimen takes them as well.